go ahead and throw on the M3 Pro plate carrier. It's got these quick attach. You just put it into the slot, slides right in, and there you go. I just put it on with plates in it in a few seconds, and it's so comfortable. Oh my goodness. The padding that they have on the inside is this honeycomb mesh, and it's breathable. They got this airflow that goes through, and it keeps everything from getting super duper sweaty. I've done lots of videos outside doing range testing and stuff with different guns and the heat, and it's perfectly fine. It's super comfortable. I feel safe and comfortable because of the body armor. So now with this plate carrier, I also have their mag pouches. These are the I can never pronounce it right. This mag pouch, and they are phenomenal. Doesn't matter what mag you're running. You're running a standard GI M4 mag, perfect. And then when you go to grab it, just pull forward, slide it out, especially if you have an admin pouch right above it. In, out, no problem. Of course, I have the admin pouch above that, which if I open it, has a compartment for my phone so that I can call in my airstrikes or, make an order for some food if I need to. Figure out map directions, use communications, some messaging apps or something like that. Figure out where the rest of my team is. Next to that, I do normally carry a flashlight. Over here on the side, I got my med kit, which has this pull tab. I can pull that and it'll open it up. Take my med kit right out. This is also made by Balistyka. And then, of course, you'd open it and you would have your bandaging and whatnot. I have one of their pistol mag pouches in it right now because I haven't put any medical supplies in it yet. I don't carry medical supplies in it unless I have a medical patch on the little square of Velcro that it has on it. Just in case there was an emergency and someone saw the medical symbol and they grabbed it thinking that there's medical supplies in it. If I don't have a kit in it, there's no patch. If there's no patch, there's no kit. For emergencies, of course, have medical stuff there just for small cuts and stuff that I might get while I'm doing tech work. And then I have 2 giant bins of medical supplies, everything from quick clot to tourniquets, all that stuff I keep under my couch. Now, what else do I have? Over here on the back side, I have my internal hydration carrier. It's an internal backpack on the plate carrier, which I have my Condor water bladder bag and pouch inside of for my hydration. They don't currently make their own water bag, hydro kit carrier, but as soon as they decide that they're going to make one, if they decide to, please do. I'll be definitely picking one up. Now, what battle belt would I use with this? First, let me go ahead and reattach. My med kit. There we go. For the battle belt, I'm using the Balistyka Warrior belt. On it, I currently have one of their newer products. This is an expandable bag that they made. And it goes from being the low profile that it is to being a larger profile bag when you zip it down. And then, of course, you'd open it. And you'd have massive storage for anything that you need. Also, If you don't have time to zip it open, it's got this flap where you can get into it real quick to get out. You know, anything that you really need to get to quickly, or if you need a teammate to get to it. I run it on the backside. In it, I would normally keep documents and stuff like that that are, you know, mission crucial for whatever op I'm playing. I would put into the back part, and then you know, worry about that when you have time to worry about it. That's why I keep it on the back. There we go. It's a wonderful bag. Over here on the side, I have my radio pouch for bang bang. Keep my radio pouch in there. Of course, you could run a headset if you really needed to, but like I said, I normally play a more aggressive game. If I need the radio, I'll take the radio out to use it, and then I will put it back. For me to do a more communication heavy type of game, I'll take this radio pouch and I'll move it over to my plate carrier, and then I'll do a push to talk, and I'll run a headset. If I'm not going to need it as much, it goes onto the battle belt, and then if I need it, I'll get it out and then put it back. On the other side of the belt, I got my dump pouch for if I'm reloading and I have time to put that spare magazine, you know, that empty magazine away. A lot of the time, that magazine just goes right on the ground. Like I said, I play a more aggressive game, and sometimes that requires dishing that magazine and then come back for it later. Yeah, plenty of time to pick it up when you're dead. I don't play at a lot of public fields very often, so it's not really a big problem for me. But if I do go to a public field, then of course I have to slow my roll, and I have to use the dump pouch more, or put them back into the mag pouches, which is very simple with these. So if I'm reloading, I can take out my empty mag, put it away, and put the new one in. So it depends on how you're playing. And then of course I got 3 more mag pouches on the left side of my battle belt, so that I can grab my magazines, rock them into that gun, get them running. It also has loops for a suspender set, but I don't run it solo unless I have the PKM. Just my car keys. So that's my battle belt. Of course, on the plate carrier, I also have this pouch, which has its own standalone sling over, you know, shoulder strap. If you wanted to carry it that way, that's an option. I like to mount it to the underside of the plate carrier because the plate carrier has these mounting loops for this pouch to go on, and it's just a great thing to have, you know, extra stuff that I might need right now, you know, in that pouch, so I can open it up and get out electrical tape or whatever it is that I might need in the moment. And that's the plate carrier. Yeah. Of course, I have this spot open right here. This is available for other stuff to be, but normally I don't put anything there, so that I can relax. Let's go ahead and cover my head setup. I normally just run something like a balaclava or one of these. Tuck that down. This keeps your neck from getting direct impacts, which are very painful. Pull my collar through. There we go. And then on this one is painted by me to give it a more aggressive look. I give it that staticky teeth type look. And it's just some white paint. Fantastic. Easy to do. I might do a video on making one. I've done 2 of them. Rawr. And then, of course, full seal goggles. I forget what brand these are. That's my head setup, or face setup. And then normally just a hat, something cool and relaxing, or a helmet. I'm trying to get one in MM14, or at least the cover in MM14. But I haven't gotten one yet, so just an OD colored hat is what I'll be running for now, or a tan hat, whichever pants I decide to wear, OD or tan. I'll probably match the hat to that. Now, I'm going to take this back off so they can hear me better. Take that off so you can hear me better. Let's cover my primary weapon. And, of course, you got to have an alternate weapon. If you're going to be driving out to a game, it's very important to bring options with you. If it's your first time going to a game, I would suggest, if it's your first time, take a gun that you know works, and just don't play super aggressive with it. But if you're gonna play aggressively, bring backup weapons, especially if you have a safe spot to keep them when you're not using them. Like when I went out to the last big game I went to in 2019, I had them in my van. I had rifle cases in my van. And then I had a storage box that I had my PKM in. Let's go ahead and grab this one off the top. KWA KM16BR. If I'm going to run an M16, this is always a good choice. Always a good choice. KWA makes fantastic M16s. I got a Trichicon Micro on this one with some Magpul rear sight backup. And then I got a M-Lock Magpul handguard. Put a little rail on it. And of course an angled grip Magpul. Another rail over here for if I'm going to do a night game. Put a flashlight on it. Magazines. I normally don't run a high cap mag. I got my my mag wall over here for my shrine to KWA. Let's take a look at that. This is my shrine to KWA. I got me and my pupper right there. I got a mag that's signed by Airsoftology. And then I got my mags hooked up on the wall. So I just come over here, grab the mags I'm gonna need, and put them in my box. So I go over, I grab the mags that I'm going to need to put into my rifle case. I run them with the Magpul pulls, and just like the other mags, the Balistyka mag pouches, they take them just fine. Even on the side here, you just get that lip, put that lip in, and boom, you're good. Next, find that lip. Find that lip. So then I got my mags. I would head out. Load up. I'd be good to go. Get to a point where you gotta reload. Take your mag out, put it in. Take your next one. Reload. Put that one away. Get the next one. Put that away. Switch over to the battle belt. Grab your next one. Reload. Put them with the rounds facing. I put them with the rounds facing. You know, the real mags would be bullets facing to the rear, bullets facing to the left. For me, because that's just the way it works out for me to reload. I grab it like that and slap it in. It works out really well. And then, of course, if you have to, you can deploy your dump pouch. So you would take your first magazine, it would go dump pouch, then you would pull out your next one, shoot that one, run it dry, grab your next one, reload, run it dry, grab your next one. These pouches are fantastic. If nothing else, just get these pouches and it will upgrade whatever plate carrier you're running. Now, let's say that running an M16 just isn't your style. You're not an M4 guy. You don't like that mayo, as they say. That's fine. Take out all these mags. Move that to the side. Let's grab the next one. This would be my backup weapon. Backup weapon, an LCT, AK, AMD. This one's modified. This one has a Troy handguard, and then instead of the folding wire stock that the AMD is known for, it has these fins welded onto the receiver so that I have a PKP stock, and then a leather cover that that my dad actually made. He does leather working. So a leather cover installed on that. And that is beautiful. It's also got this little tiny piece of Picatinny at the back for me to put a GoPro on, so I can do some filming. And then of course I run my my red dot as far forward as I can. That's just the way I do it. Now what you're thinking now is, well, how does it run AK mags? Well, the Balistyka mag pouches will run all your AK mags just as good as it'll run all your M4 mags. So now you got your AK, you got your 1-point sling, of course. Go ahead and hook that AK up. You can relax. Now this 1-point is it's just a regular Condor 1-point. I ran it through the shoulders of the plate carrier. It doesn't come with it. I wish they made a 1-point sling. I would definitely pick up theirs instead. And then of course you would use that first magazine, goes right into your dump pouch. Grab your next one. Get that magazine up and in. Of course, take it out. Next. So on and so forth. Recently, I picked up an Airsoft GI mystery box, and I was lucky enough to get a new primary weapon. And I am super excited. Can't wait to take this out to a game. Let's go ahead and grab it. I just picked up a mystery box, and it had an E&L AK. Ooh, look at that. Donkey Dong and side folding wire stock. This thing is so beautiful. It's, oh my goodness. Hook that up. Fold that over. Look at that. Relax at your waiting area. Get ready for that game to start. Game set. You got your AK ready to rock. This PTS mag doesn't fit, so I'll go ahead and switch over to this magazine. You got your AK ready. This is my new AK. This is in my private collection now. This thing is gorgeous. Look at that. It's got this beautiful finish to it. And that wood, oh my goodness. And just like before, get that lip in. That mag pouch just opens up and takes it. That is a beautiful gun. Cannot wait to get this and that LCT out to a field and run the crap out of both of them. And then I'll probably take them both apart and do some videos upgrading the internals, just like I did with my KWA. Oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. Now, of course, when you're running a donkey dong, you will scuff up the back side of it with your reloading, especially if you're using metal magazines, which you should be. And the reason for that is, go ahead and open that. When you rock the magazine forward, it will smack the back of the front grip. And just like inserting it, it'll hit the front of it too. That's just the way it is with one of those. So if preserving the look of the gun is very important to you, you should probably get an E&L AK or any AK without this thing if damaging the wood is out of the question for you. If it's not a big problem for you, then I would highly suggest getting yourself a donkey dong, because they are fantastic front grips. And it doesn't ruin the look of that AK with the wood. Oof. I mean, I like a quad rail just as much as the next guy, but I will always take a nice looking wood kit over the most mayo of mayo M4 build. There's just no contest for me. I hope you had a wonderful time. Oh, also, boots are very important. I'm running some black Timberlands. You probably can't see them. Hold on. There you go. Black Timberlands. And it's very important to have good form-fitting traction boots or shoes if you're going to be doing some speed stuff. But that's it for my kit as of right now. I hope you had a wonderful time, and I'll see you next time in the Warzone.